Hello guys, today we're gonna test what happens if you play the worst openings in chess. So, first of all, let's see what these openings are. Um, I made a search for the worst chess openings, and here there are 5 chess openings you should never play. And guess what? These are the openings that I'm going to play. Number 1, it's the Barnes opening with pawn to f3. Okay, we're gonna play f3. This guy's a GM, by the way. Yeah, this doesn't look too good. Okay, let's say that I play e4. Yeah, takes, and what if I go d4? He can try queen h4 maybe. Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna try that anyway. If he wants queen h4, he can take my pawn, but at least I would have traded queens. So I guess this is good enough. This move is bad for quite a few reasons. I mean, it's worse than f4. Okay, if I take now, he's gonna play this. But I can pin him. I mean, queen h4, g3, check. I can pin. I don't know if he missed that. Maybe he did because he's thinking. So this is a really good sign. Yeah. And now we can play e5. Oh, but now he still has that. What if I capture? Or what if I play knight c3? Yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah, maybe I'm gonna take, honestly. I mean, I'm taking too long to move, but I don't have to. It's a blitz game. You guys, you can tell me if you want me to play the rapid. I'm gonna develop with check and I'm gonna castle fast. Now I might have to trade this yet, and I'm gonna castle. I could have played c4. Maybe that was more precise. I'm gonna play that now. So we have an extra pawn, and we can even play like this. I don't think I need to, because maybe he can break my structure with b6 later on. Okay, but now he's weakening. I'm gonna play bishop g5. Think he's misplaying. Okay. Maybe I could also go for the sacrifice. Honestly. Just capture the pawn on g5 and sometimes if bishop e7, he needs to also calculate what happens after d6. For example, bishop e7, queen f3, and then d6 could be a threat. And I don't know if he can stop it that easily. I mean, maybe he needs to move the knight after bishop e7, queen f3, move the knight somewhere, but yeah, it's not very easy to find a good square. Now, queen d2 for bishop h6 is a plan. Yeah, I'm not sure. Queen f3 is another plan. I'm gonna play queen f3. You know what, I like to develop all my pieces before I do anything. I was also thinking about rook f3, rook f1 idea, but I needed queen d2, rook f3, rook f1 because my queen was in front. Maybe I will just triple, like, honestly, rook f2 and rook f1. Feel like this is a good thing to do. This is probably better than queen d2, rook f3, rook f1. Because even though I had the idea bishop h6, queen g5, now it looks like this pressure here is really strong. He will have to play this, I think. But then he can't move the knight, because now we have the pieces here. Okay, rook h8, he wants to do something. I should be able to stop it easily. Rook h6. Okay, that's how he's defending. So I capture and I get a second rook. on the semi-open file. Or anyway, I'm putting pressure right. I wouldn't call that semi-open file. I would call it an open file. The way it is. All right. I'm gonna play maybe a3, just get all these pawns moving. If he plays a5, I could try this. If he goes queen e3, yeah, I think I can just take and grab this. And now I can grab that too. And oh no, my pawn. Oh, he took it. Okay, so he fell for the trap. And now we win the game. I think I played one of my cleanest games against this GM with the f3 first move. Okay, what is he? Yeah, what is he expecting? All right, he's gonna get mated. What was he expecting? Maybe a stalemate. It didn't happen. We won. We even got a brilliant move. Very nice. Now let's see what the second opening is. All right. Okay, so we're going for the second opening. The second opening is the we're opening with a4. And apparently you also play rook a3 afterwards. Now, of course, in the first opening, I didn't play. I didn't play the exact line because it sucks. So here, I don't know if I'm gonna play rook a3 even. I might play that, but it's not an opening that I recommend you to play. So let's check it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find a game here. Alright, we said a4. I almost played that. Now, if he plays e5, I think he's gonna do it, because when they see this move, they know what's coming. Alright, he doesn't want to play. This is also a thing here, they don't want to... they don't want to play the game if they see you playing a move or a random move. Alright. Luckily, I got 3 white games in a row. Okay, and unfortunately, I'm playing that. I was hoping for some d5 first move, maybe, but nope. These guys have to be... they have to be brutal. They have to be brutal. Alright, let's go knight f3. Now, I don't like this because he's gonna push everything. And this is why, especially with rook a3, this opening just sucks. Without rook a3, I guess it's playable because you have the white pieces, so even if you waste a move, it's probably alright. But now, with rook a3 included, this opening makes 0 sense. I would not recommend it for you guys. This opening just sucks. Now, after bishop f4, we might be able to play something like this. Okay, he is giving us a way to ruin his pawn structure. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. He's gonna take with the queen. Yeah, there is some play here, for sure. There is some play. I'm gonna play h3, just in case. Okay, knight c4. He's giving me the square for my knight. This is a strong outpost, and maybe knight a5 can be played afterwards. I mean, why not? I don't think I have anything better. He goes there. That's something I didn't see, but it's not something problematic though. I'm gonna play pawn to b3. If he takes, I have to take like this. And if he takes my piece, I will capture back, of course. On queen e2, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Think I'll have to take. I mean, I can also decline the trade by just... Okay. Did not happen. Maybe queen f3. Yeah, I don't want to give this piece, but my queen is very poorly placed, so I'm gonna do it. Now, the rook is in a bad spot, but I guess some piece has to be left behind. Alright, he wants to trade knights. I'm not sure if I like this decision by him. I guess it's alright. I'll go queen c7. Right. Yeah, I think I can do that. If he captures, I'm gonna take. Maybe he can play queen d5 check. Yeah, so the thing with blitz games is that sometimes I could be completely lost and just win on time. So that's probably something you don't want to see. Maybe you want me to play clean as possible. Okay, maybe he missed that. Yeah, he missed that my knight can take. So now he's in real trouble because I can do this. And after h4, I should be able to take. Right. The rook there. Yeah, that's probably a draw. That's probably a draw. I mean, I didn't think this through. Yeah, that should be a draw. Rook f2. Rook f1. He can't take. He can try to play for a win, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because he's down 2 pawns, not 1. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Draw is okay for that opening. I mean, I could have played probably better, just not take the pawns and play pawn to h4 or something, or maybe just take and go back to... Yeah, I don't know what was it play. Anyway, it's a good thing that we were able to save this game. Alright, so we were able to make a draw. So this opening, it's worse than the previous one because we just give an exchange immediately and the position is pretty much hopeless from the beginning. So yeah, this opening is just as bad. Now the next opening is knight h3. The next opening is knight h3. And white can play pawn to g3, protecting the knight with f1 bishop. With so many weaknesses. Alright, why would anyone want that in his game? I don't know, but I will try to find out. Alright. I don't know why anyone would do that, but I'll try to find out. Right. Accepting a friend request in the meantime, and knight h3. Okay, I got the 4th game in a row. Well, technically it's 3rd because the previous one game got... what's the word? Got aborted. One game got aborted. And this game will probably get aborted as well. They don't like this type of moves. These openings are so bad, but that the players don't even like them. They don't even make a move. The opponents don't even like them. Imagine how I feel. Alright. Knight h3. That's my move. Once again. d5 and g3. Well, to be honest, it's not... I don't see weaknesses for myself, but I also don't see any strength. I mean, it would be much better position if my knight was here. Apparently I can get my knight to f4 after c4. It looks like... Yeah, now the problem with this type of openings is that I can never play c2, queen c2, because the d4 pawn is hanging. So this one is really, really annoying. I can try c5 maybe. Yeah, I already dislike that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play c5. And I'm gonna play knight c3. You know, I really don't like this. Here we can try bishop e3. I'm gonna capture. Usually it's not the best idea to capture, but with the knight here I can't do anything. I'm gonna play bishop f4 and maybe knight b5. Yeah, this one. Maybe I could have taken more time in the beginning to just to adjust the position of my knight. Okay, this isn't blundering anything, is it? I mean, it looks like I can take, but I don't know if that's the case. Yeah, it looks like I can capture that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Let's say that I'm gonna play rook e1. Now he's gonna play knight c4. Oh, c5 was his idea. But after c5, I can try pawn to e4, right? And I don't know if he can take everything, because then my bishop is attacking his rook. So maybe he can take like this. Maybe that's the best play for him. And once again, my knight on h3 is not good. It's better than the knight on f3 for the reason that my bishop is open, but for every other reason, this move just sucks. It's not achieving anything. Right, you know what? I'm gonna take and I'll play queen f3. I mean, this, for the whole game I'm playing without a knight, it's unbelievable. I have moved my queen, the queen is developed. And maybe my next move is this, just so that he moves his bishop and I play knight g5, knight e4. I think that's the best way to play, unless he defends the knight. If he defends the knight somehow, I don't know, maybe with queen d7, I don't know if I can take, because then he takes with his knight. Maybe I'll play this, since captures is not possible due to rook c7. So I think this is the best way for me to play. And now he cannot take the pawn, of course, because I take. What can he do? He cannot. Yeah, he can't do much. He needs to push or something, but he can't. I'll just take, and rook c7 is still a threat. Yeah, maybe queen d7 was not the right move after all. I mean, I was a little bit worried about that, but maybe he should have just played knight a5 or something. Right, it looks like I can just take that, and I don't know, maybe rook c2, just in order. I don't know if that's the best. I'm gonna capture. And knight g5 for knight e4, and maybe some ideas like this, or queen h5. Queen d3, for example. Queen d3 should be a strong move. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Yeah, I think queen d3 is working. For example, I take, he takes. If he takes that, then I'm good. And queen d3, attacking like this. Now I'm gonna take the piece. Time is gonna be a slight issue. Right, knight f3. Queen e5. Queen f6. And now rook c3 will be played. Yeah, it's not doing much. I don't know what. Yeah, he blundered that. Right. check. Right, he's losing. He just can't accept it yet. Right, we win the game. So this one was also a win. Now we have 2 wins and 1 draw in 3 games in a row. Alright, let's see. Again, a brilliant move found. So let's see what's the fourth opening. Now, fourth opening is Grob's, the Grob's attack, the Grob opening. This you might know from other streamers, other content creators anyway, other chess players. G4, yeah, and the opponent reacts with D5. Okay, now I assume I'm gonna play with the black pieces. So I don't, okay, well, it's insane. Okay, let me fix that. Change my setup. Yeah, it's insane how they. Okay, this guy is also trolling apparently. Well, I'm not fully trolling. I'm playing serious chess. I don't know how you can say that when you play openings like this. I was supposed to play serious chess, but something went wrong. H4, G4. Alright, I didn't play immediately G4 because he had H3, so I was waiting for these moves to happen. Right. And I even might, I will even play this, yeah. Bishop F5. A6. Yeah, okay, now I might try the Grob opening with the white pieces as well, because this guy, he played A3 and then he played A4. He wasted a lot of moves right there. I'm gonna castle. Okay. Opposite castles means attack, usually. But we don't have an attack here. I'll force him to capture so that I can take and maybe play e5. Opposite castle mean attack, or maybe you have to do something in the center. Act in the center. Now, I don't know, bishop f3 and just go e5. Since he can't, yeah, he can't keep the queen in the diagonal, maybe e5 is good. Try to open up the center. He has the bishop pair, so opening up the position is a little bit risky, but I get my bishop here, and if I want to, maybe I can get my knight. My knight there. Bishop e4, going back. Okay. Well, he gave me that. I don't know if I should take it. Yeah, I'm skeptical about this. We're gonna play rook e8. Maybe d4. Yeah, now d4 looks good. Because when we take, and he plays bishop e3, we can take that. And he needs to do something because this is under attack. And it looks that we're okay, pretty much. So yeah, even in the 2600 level, you can see that openings do not matter that much if you play principled chess. They matter, but not... It's not everything, as I said. Right, here we're gonna take and we'll try to trade queens. Because I see an attack coming. Maybe here I can take first. Yep. Yeah, I think I can give the check. Take with my queen. Now knight e4, knight g3 or something. Yeah, knight e4. It is risky what I've done. It is risky. Now he can try pawn to a7. So I will just take, and on queen a5 maybe rook d6. He has queen f5 check. Yeah, I can play this. If he takes, I'll just take his queen. So yeah, now knight takes g3 is a real threat. He can't. Okay, apparently he can't. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one on time. Unfortunately. This is gonna be a loss. This is gonna be a loss. I tried my best, but I was probably talking too much. Right, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Now I forgot that we need to go to the fifth opening right now. So we have a loss. We do have a loss here. It's alright. Now the worst opening is, or anyway, number 5 opening is this one. It's probably not the worst one. h3, time wasting move. Okay, I don't think that this opening is so bad, to be completely honest. Even if I play that with the black pieces, it will probably be fine. But I had the white pieces again. Alright, so it's d4, d5, h3. I mean, I should be able to live with that. Yeah, it's just a solid opening. Nothing special. Nothing too flashy. Just a normal opening. With the insertion of this move, which apparently it's a good one. Because, for example, I can play c5 now again, and I never have to worry about a move like bishop g4. Alright. This move is interesting. I might play bishop e2. I don't think I'm gonna take, because then if takes, I'm gonna lose my pawn. So this is a problem for me. And alright, queen a5 is a move I was expecting. Now I'm thinking about sacrificing my pawn, but this is probably a little bit too much. You know what, maybe I'll just do it, because I don't see a better move. Honestly, I feel like after rook c1 I would lose my a2 pawn with, you know, the knight capture. So yeah, I'm gonna play rook c1 now. And queen b3. Attacking this one. Maybe that's what I should have done, queen b3, because I was attacking this one. This is what I didn't see earlier. I saw that now. So even if he took my pawn on d4, on queen a5, queen b3, then I would be able to play on knight d4, just takes, and queen takes d5. I'm not sure about that, because then maybe my knight would be hanging. Anyway, we gave up a pawn, but we have a better development than our opponent. What I'm gonna do now is that I'll try to take advantage of that. I think my pieces are on the best squares now after rook on d1. And he wants to trade. That's not good for us, because we're down. I'll avoid the trade with queen e3, defending my pawn too. And what I was gonna say is that the best plan is probably to launch an attack on the king side. We can also plant a bishop on d6 or maybe trade bishops. Trading bishops wouldn't be a bad idea, since this is supposed to be our bad piece. He wants to take my pawn on a2. Should I stop that? Maybe. Rook c2. I mean, I don't see a good plan for him, so I'll just play rook c2 and I'll try to... I'll try to defend. On knight b4, maybe we just have rook d2 and we're fine, because knight takes a2 is followed by rook a1 and the knight is pinned. So now it's good because his time situation is not awesome. Right. Bishop d7. Okay, we can also try rook b2 if we want to. He doesn't have a good way. Yeah, rook b2 is probably an okay move. He doesn't have a way to defend his pawn. He needs to play b6. Yeah, you know what? Let's just attack. Let's just attack for now. He's playing b6 anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. Now this is interesting. I don't know how to capture. Should I give up my pawn? Yeah, I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna give up this pawn and I'll try to keep going here. Okay, he doesn't want that. I think he will be able to sacrifice, but this should be alright. Okay, he doesn't do that. And I'm going back. Now the time situation is not good for me. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, and I need to find a way to attack. Otherwise I'm doomed. I'm gonna lose pretty fast. Right. Okay, he found a way to defend. I was not expecting that. Now my knight is trapped, but he missed. Alright. Yeah, we're cooked. I tried. I don't know if I had anything better, like queen g8 here. I mean, that should be... Of course, here I'm winning, but I just don't have time. This queen g8 move should be okay. So, in general, you see that these openings do not matter that much. I had good positions in... I think every game. I think in every game I had a good position. Probably in this one I just blundered the pawn too fast. I don't know if I could have played queen b3, that's what I was analyzing in my mind. But then if I do this, my knight is hanging. So I think this is also this is not a good move. Also, this is hanging. Yeah, I'm still not sure if he can take that, but after queen d5. But yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. It was not lost in the opening. Both games that I lost were not lost in the opening. So the openings are not that good, but they don't affect the outcome of the game, as you can see. As you can see, the openings do not fully affect the outcome of the game. It's mostly the tactics, and if you play Blitz like this, it's also the time control. If you want me to play probably more precise games, it's gonna be rapid chess, where time control will not matter that much and we will play better quality games. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye, see you.